Hey guys, here on the Genteki Stim Hack League, and try noise up against RP. And pretty decent hand. Got a wild side and laundry early on, so can't complain too much. Early wild sides we want to see, probably more than anything else. Got the turntable, not sure how good it's going to be this game. Sometimes you can swap an Nisei token, but usually they'll just burn it before a run where you might steal one. And there's usually a Kraken Archives pretty early too, which is sad. So we're seeing some spam early. Sundew comes up. Fair. Well, this laundry is going to be the best thing. We'll go into R&D. Wow, that is a good start. Unexpectedly good. Let's run server 2. This is mental health clinic. Pad campaign. Let's trash at no cost. All right. So we're going to delay the wild side a turn because it's definitely worth killing this Sundew. This was a very good start with the imp. Though now we're pretty poor, we can lay wild side and we can still poke around. Does find a hedge fund, good for him, that's what he needs. We've hit R&D here. Yeah, we'll go once. Now we'll get lucky again. Because we can imp future perfect, which makes it a lot better. Pay to trash Caprice. I'm actually going to imp this Sundew, because I want to be able to play wilds on this turn. So now we're poor, but we got rid of some pretty good stuff early on. Knocked out 3 of his money cards into Caprice. Oh, he gets money anyway, so he's not going to be too poor. Has another Nisei Caprice. Oh, he's well set up then. Yikes. So presumably that's the Marcus. Doesn't make sense to really play the Susan there. Show me the money. Aesops. Yeah, that's great. Credit. We'll put the sucker down. Because we can flip this to Aesops and then we can pawn the imp. We'll be in okay shape after that. Love to get at this Nisei, but I'm kind of scared of this ice. I mean, odds are it's just pup, but it could be like Enigma. Could be Lotus Field, I suppose. So we know he doesn't have Jackson yet. I think that's the Susan. Probably Susan Caprice. Oh no, Jackson. Okay, so we found Jackson and he's gonna save those 2 guys. Good for him. Just make him use it. I'm sure there's an agenda in there if he's playing the Jackson this early, right? Let's go see. Well, not great that he's got saved an agenda, but at least he's using Jackson pretty early. Maybe I'll just slam into this last click. And then if it's ending, we won't lose a click. If it's Lotus, we're fine. If it's pup, we'll pay through. I think it's probably okay to face check the HQ last action. Baku. Yep, cool. So that was a safe check. Ends the run. So can't really parasite it to death, unfortunately. The Marcus is 3 strength, so if we get 3 suckers, we're still going to need to click through at once, which is not too fun. We have 1 corroder, so if we can find that, that would be amazing. Don't want to play Faust right now because our hand is actually pretty good. He's pitched one. Oh no, that's from the mill. So there's still Caprice in his hand. I'm surprised it's not in the remote right now. He's got to get that stuff out. He's worried about David, I suppose, if he does play into the remote. But even so, like even if we did have David, we have to play it, and then he has to win the Caprice game, which we're too poor to really contest. Okay. Pawning sucker. Kind of weird here. But I think we need money really badly to play the Faust. Trash our other Faust. Little Lamprey. Nip at him is decent. And we'll see if we can pick up anything. Jackson Howard. Oh, we're too poor. Sad face. If that's Susan and he gets Caprice, it's kind of bad. Might have let him score this Nisei and then try to get the turntable working on the archives. Which will require drawing David, which is potentially pretty far down. Uh-oh, how do I... Okay. Oh, he has a Jackson out there and a Jackson at hand. Boo. Or no, he just installed that. Sorry, I missed the log there. He's pushing. Can we get David? David's good here. Oh, we cannot. Pawning Lamprey. Let's just play the I've had worse. Man. I feel like the Lamprey is almost good enough to keep. What do we got? Bunch of stuff. Okay, let's run HQ. No David, unfortunately. Trash our extra turntable. Lamprey pings and we get a food. Nice. We can either just force the side game play, which makes us discard 2 cards. I don't really want to discard 2 cards. And if we get... He can still bring up Crick. I don't want to let him fire Crick. think we play peddler, look for something good. That's so-so. As poor as we are. Discarding parasite. We'll kind of need to get this cast online, I think, unless we draw. What's the discard here? We can discard parasite and hope we're able to play this cast down. Maybe we'll draw into like laundry or cash, and then we'll be able to start this. Gonna let it sit a turn. I guess he's feeling pretty confident that we're not going to get in there with David. Fair enough. We get a cash. Nice. How good is the medium here? Is it any good? I don't think it necessarily... Well, maybe it's okay. We know it's Marcus. Now let's get the imp. So we can play this and get 3. Play this and losing a click. No, we need our clicks right now. Can I have a quiet turn? So who's gonna be able to score that? But if we can get our turntable online, we can maybe turn that around. Flashing this Jackson is expensive, and the worst part is he's got another one in his hand, I think. Well, maybe he doesn't. There's the Nisei. Okay, so pawn this. Still no David. Womp womp. Let's hope. Let's try this turntable. And let's run on the HQ. Will he res? Ichi. Ah. Awkward, in fact. Because if we click, he can trace us into a tag and a brain, and then we lose our ASOP or whatever. So we're gonna have to pay through this quite expensively. +2. Break on the... I almost think this is too slow. We have 2 cash in the deck left. Break. Tough decisions now. Yeah, I guess you have it worse. I really want all 3 of these cards, so I'm going to spend a click. So are we going to pay through this as well? I think we're going to pay through this. How do we do that? There we go. So we're in. We're going to get to imp something, probably. Lamprey triggers. Puts him on 3. We see the Jackson. He does another Jackson. Well, we'll imp it, I guess. So now we can take a run at the Caprice. Will he even res it? I think we should try. Server 3. I mean, I'm sure he has like interns and stuff to get it back, but this is still good to flush out. So we're kind of waiting on David to deal with the Crick and deal with this Susan. This is Marcus. We can kind of just leave it for a while. Lamprey is applying pressure. Wow, trashes from archives. Maybe it wasn't Crick and now it's Crick. Maybe it was pop or something. Or I don't know what he's doing. What does it mean? No sign of cash. We get our David, which is pretty sweet. Pawning Lamprey is probably the way to go for now. Deja cash would give us something to sell next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get cash and data sucker. I know he can save whatever it is, but can't be helped. Straw again. Okay, this is decent. We can get our David down. We can laundry the archives. Pick up a sucker. Make him use a Jackson. It's not bad. Gets his hedge, unfortunately. Draw. Yeah. Okay. Laundry archives. Hopefully no CVS in here. Don't think a lot of RP decks play it. Yeah, just Crick now. Good to know. Be careful with laundry now because he can use the Nisei token on it. But I don't know if it's worth it for just to stop a laundry. Jackson and probably 2 agendas. Let's see the goods. So 2 Caprice are in the bin. Another Marcus. Excalibur. Well, that's fair. Start killing this Ichi because I don't want to deal with it otherwise. So if we sell Imp, we can play Sucker, run and click through this for access, and get Suckers to kill this Ichi quicker. It's not terrible. We have to think about how many cards we have left and conserve our Faust fodder. So if we run out of Faust fodder, then we're stuck fighting our Corroder Mimic, which are still in the deck, so we could end up going for just like a more traditional rig of like Corroder Mimic David. Also have 2 cash left, so that's good. He is going for it. A bold move. I guess it's not that bold, but it's expensive for him. Pawn the imp. Excuse me. So let's think about our play here. If we play sucker, run, we can run here and force him to res the Susan. I think that's okay. We might also pick something up on this mill. Disconnected. Okay, not cool. Reconnected. Still there. Okay, so far so good. Okay. Future perfect. Seems good. Let's bid 0. He spent 1, so now we can't even bring up both Susan. Hey, this is not Susan. What's going on? Well, let's run it remote. He could just play Psy with us twice. Yeah, he's gonna play Psy. Makes sense. It's gonna bid 0 all the time. Could go again, spend another credit from him. Since we're here, I think that's all right. Let's bid 1 and see if we can get to burn his Nisei token, keeping us out. Oh no, he got tricky and spent 0. Good buying games from him. So the concern for him is that we're just gonna smash his Ichi, go in there and lamprey him if he scores right now. Must be NAPD in there, he's risking it. Pawn this turn, probably nothing, huh? Yeah, probably nothing. Deja, lamprey? No, not yet. Our memory is full. See what we can shake out of his hand. With the jacks that's gone this early, there's a good chance he's got something in there. He's gonna pat his hand out. Fair. Future perfect. Okay. There's one of the archives too, right? Interesting. So if we can lamp him to 0, we can just wait on the archives. Swordsman. All right. We gonna hit the Caprice again? Huh. Yeah, let's hit the Caprice again. I'm sure this is the expensive one. The Susan. Now 0 or 1 this time. We'll just try 0. Nope, he gets 1 again. So if I had imp out, I could have imped that future perfect, but it wasn't to be. Yeah, he's got me again, but he's bleeding credits pretty fast. So I guess next turn we'll just run at the crick again. Should we play any more viruses? Probably not. We could even parasite down the crick, actually. We have a clone chip we might draw. We're like 1 in 4 to draw it on this next turn. It's pretty decent. No, no clone chip. Womp womp. What do we got? Pop or something? Swordsman. Right. Could have played the make down first. Just being ridiculous here. Clone chip would have saved us too. Let's get a clone parasite. But now we're sad. All right, show me the future perfect. Pop. Black. All right, well, we'll parasite the Faust. Let's run archives. And we'll play Sai again. He just bid 0 to win. Cool. So turntable ended up doing the trick, but we were able to get there with just the pressure on his credit pool. Still like Noise, I think he's in great shape post most wanted list. I like him better than most other options around. There's a lot of good anarchs you can play. So thanks for watching, guys.